So Raw the week after is taped from Germany, and you're going to lose to Sid. And this is the infamous Raw that would lead to Vince freaking out about production. And apparently it leads to Vince Russo having a bigger hand in creative. Do you remember Vince not being happy with the look of the show?
I don't. I'd heard that afterwards. I do know that when I worked with Sid, the next day we're getting ready to board a plane, whether it's within Germany or going home, I don't remember. And Steve Austin goes, "Hell, kid, great match with Sid last night." And hey, thanks, Steve. And then he jumped all over me. And it was the first time I remember Steve, not when I say browbeating me, in a fun way, but letting me know that he thought it was a stinker by, Cactus Jack or Mankind standards. With a big guy like Sid, I thought it was okay. Okay enough to the point where it didn't strike me as a rib when Steve told me it was a great match. I didn't think it was a great match, but I thought it was respectable.
You didn't think it was terrible, yeah.
Then he jumped all over me, and that's why I was hesitant to embrace his fondness for the Yerpel Mr. Sacco debut.
What if he's just messing with you?
I thought he was messing with me because I was ready for him because of that February 1997 reaction.
So you reach out to Vince once you're back home, and you're coming off of a vacation, and you're saying, "Hey, my back's in terrible shape," and you're going to ask for some time off.
Right.
And that feels like maybe the last thing a wrestler ever wants to do, because there's always this concern of, obviously in this era, if you're not working, you're not going to get paid, or certainly not as much. But also, what if I lose my spot, brother? Do you have to work yourself up to that call, or is it just at this point, it's inevitable, it's unavoidable, let's just get it over with, Band-Aid technique?
It was just so, man, I don't want to use agonizing as hyperbole. So hopefully I built up enough stock. When I say agonizing,
we believe it when you say it.
Agonizing. I didn't care about I didn't care about anything but just relieving some of that pain. I do remember that little vacation. It was like a 3-day Valentine's Day vacation to Hershey, Pennsylvania. And I do know I went that 3 or 4 days without eating any chocolate. So that shows you I was pretty serious about trying to keep my weight down at the time. Come back, and I remember asking Vince, and he, you can hear him thumbing through papers. He goes, "It looks like we have 1 day off right here." And I go, "1 day?" And then I hear him go, "Oh!" And he tells me he's going to try to arrange for, a handful of days off.
You took a week off.
Yeah.
And then you're back working with Goldust. You're going to put Goldust over at all the house shows.
Yeah. Which I'm good with.
Yeah.
They're house shows. I believe, you send people home from the house shows happy. I have no issue because Goldust was a great character.
Yeah.
And at that time, he's
a lot of stock there too.
He's becoming babyface.
Yep.
At that time. So Goldust was a great character. I have no qualms about putting Goldust over. We'd been partners largely non-televised in house shows, but we've got chemistry. The characters work well together. I have no issue with that.